You know, about 3 or 4 years ago, I told my friends, I said, why won't Cat Williams and Kevin Hart do this big special by HBO or Showtime in Miami? Why don't they do it in Dolphin Stadium with 50 or 60,000 people? I think they could both sell it out. I think they could. And my friend said, why would Kevin Hart do that when he can sell out the stadium by himself? This was 3 or 4 years ago. I said, there's no way in hell Kevin Hart could do it by himself. 3 to 4 years later, he did it. 50 to 60,000 people by himself. He did it by himself. Kevin Hart, what now? It's a new project by Kev Hart. And once a month we get one of these Kevin Hart projects or something where he's in it or doing something. His work ethic is something unrealistic. He's great. This is a live comedy action movie where the action does not take away from the comedy or the comedy does not get taken away from the action. That's right, the action is before and after the actual live stand-up. If you've seen the trailers, Halle Berry's in this, Don Cheadle's in this, and this is a Halle Berry that we really haven't seen before. It was really refreshing and nice to see. The action scenes in this movie was kind of creative, nothing too spectacular. They were taken from other previous movies that was done years ago. The action part of this movie is not really long. It's probably about the first 6 minutes and probably the last 2 to 3 minutes after the stand-up is done. When it comes to the actual stand-up, it's like the recent Kev we've been seeing is great, it's good, and it's corny. And he's still doing that scream. He's still doing that redundant scream that's been annoying me for years now. He's still doing it and he won't stop it. The beginning of this is bad sound editing and it gets cleaned up near the end of the movie. And it was really nice to see these shots, these mini shots we've seen of the audience. This was really creative and really fresh and something new from Kev Hart. It was a lot of sound effects and a lot of production going into this. It was really creative, really well done, something new. I won't spoil a lot of the jokes and material and stuff like that, but I will say that if you are a real Kevin Hart where you just need to see this, then you go and see this. But if you can wait until this comes out on Blu-ray or something on TV or whatever, then wait. Don't actually pay the $10 or $12 price to see it. It's not anything special like that. It's not better than like a So Seriously Funny or anything like that. So I would say if you need to see it as a true Kevin Hart fan, go and see it. But other than that, save your money. I had a good time with it, and some parts near the end, I kind of found myself not laughing. But the most part, Kev is still funny. I'm not going to give this a rating system because it's really not a movie. So I'm not going to give it a rating system. So I will leave it at that. If you need to see this for the price of admission, go ahead and see it. If you don't, then don't see it. Guys, get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts if you have seen this. And until the next video, I'm out.